Well, and don't
in
log
fact,
out of your Streamlabs. It changes everything. It moves all your settings.
wait, say that again?
When we logged out of Streamlabs, it rebooted all
Uh-huh.
my settings.
It should have brought them back. It brought all mine back.
No, I just had to put the Streamlabs.
I've done it multiple times.
The Streamlabs information.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
No, it's no big deal. It's easy fix. All right, everything's up and running.
Actually, as a test here, and because maybe I'm lazy, Metsis, will you drag us all down and make sure that that works?
Yeah, I'm at the sink right now.
Oh, okay, then don't worry about it.
I'm a member.
Actually, yes. Anybody that's a member should be able to do that. I mean, Biggles should be able to do it,
Is
even.
it just one at a time?
What channel?
Yes, you have to do it one at a time and take us into live streaming public.
Sure.
All right, so our system.
There we go.
Thank you.
Make sure you
You're
have
welcome.
your
Thank you, sir.
AIs. Make sure you have your AIs and your limpets.
Yep. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm glad you said that about limpets. I just lifted off without them. I just lifted off without them. God damn it. The number of times. You know what? What's funny is...
You have Eddie turned off?
You brought that
I
up. in
don't. I haven't
stream,
turned
too.
off.
You're like,
Yep.
let's go get some collectors. Let's go get some diamonds. Let's make sure I don't leave without limpets.
Yep. You know, it's funny, like when the guy who taught me really early on, like that was helping me learn the game, when he taught me about mining, he said, now make sure before you leave the station, you don't forget to get limpets because you always forget. And I even said, how would I forget to bring limpets? I mean, that's the whole point. Like, what kind of idiot would forget limpets? And I completely have jinxed myself forever because I forget them all the fucking time.
Well, we know how scatterbrained you are anyway, X. So.
Oh my God, you kidding me? Me, scatterbrained?
No.
Not at all. No, not at all. Like I just noticed, it's 50,000 credits to fill this thing with limpets.
You know, last night too, when you had the front-facing camera, that was the first time I've actually seen your face.
Yeah, you know, Langy and a couple of people said, "Well, you don't look pictured." It's like, yeah, nobody ever does, do they? I don't know if you saw. If you look at the images channel here, there's a picture of Obsidian Ant and Scott Manley, and you know, he certainly doesn't look like he sounds, in my opinion. Right? You know, he's got such a deep, you know, thick, luscious voice, and you know, he's just, you know, nerdy British dude.
Yeah, all right.
Well, we're gonna test some new engineering out today.
Yeah, does Crazed know about this? Mozart, do you know about what we're doing with the healing beam?
Yeah, I've seen
Bless
it.
you.
Thank you. About the what now?
We go to a conflict zone. We get 2 or 3 of us with healing beams on a cutter, huge healing beams. We all get a triangle, so we're all healing each other in a big circle jerk. Then you put a rubber band around your trigger for your healing beam and your limpet collector, so that your start spewing out while your long-range turrets are shooting at everything, and then as things die, you not only get paid for it, but they drop materials, and all of your collectors are just spewed out, picking everything up,
You guys,
and you walk away from your computer while you're doing it.
you guys are jackasses.
Hey, dude, there's nothing like non-frontier. I mean, there's nothing exploity about it, really, right?
Creative
it's just a creative way to do exactly. Right? That's what I totally agree.
You know who you remind me of, though, when I saw your face a little bit? You kind of remind me of Ryan Reynolds a little bit. Like, you kind of have that.
Well, I'll take that
Yeah, I
compliment.
thought that too. Like a cross
Holy
between
shit.
Ryan Reynolds, like a cross between Ron Reynolds and then that guy from. Anybody seen Clerks 2?
Yeah.
Okay, the guy that came up at the counter, the little dwarf guy.
Uh-huh.
I thought you were gonna say.
So it looks like a cross between Ryan Reynolds and that guy,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Cross between Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool. Yeah, much more on the Deadpool side.
No, the guy from
Deadpool.
No. From
Clerks
Oh,
two.
you meant the
Ryan Reynolds was Deadpool.
right? I know. But Biggles, did you mean his buddy?
No, I was just making a joke.
Okay, you were just making a joke. Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
haven't
gotcha,
seen it, so I was just thinking, oh, hey, I know who else he plays. That's all.
exactly, right. No, I'll take that compliment because
And-
you know Ryan Reynolds is hot.
And you definitely have the scatterbrain mentality that
Oh.
you had as Deadpool, too. Just kind of out there. Yeah.
If your left thigh is Christmas and your right thigh is Thanksgiving, can I visit you during the holidays?
Nice.
That's one of my favorite lines in the movie. It's time for balls in holes.
Mm-hmm.
Ruh-roh. Oh yeah, ruh-roh. Jaffo, let us know when we can wing up with you. I'm
I'm ready.
Obsession and I are jumping the same route. I'm
filling
a
up,
half a jump behind him.
I'm filling up Lipics now, so
Okay.
I'm excited to see when Deadpool 2 hits theater. That's
Yeah, I can't wait for Infinity War, although I haven't seen Black Panther yet.
same.
Black Panther's good.
Yeah.
I need to see Black Panther and same. I can't wait for Infinity War. I'm very much a huge Marvel. Well, I mean we've talked about it. 'Cause
same. Yeah,
you have
yeah.
them on your thing.
Oh yeah, I've
if
got
you
all
end-
of them plugged.
If
So.
you end up seeing somehow Infinity War before you see Black Panther, at least make sure you look up the
Oh, I won't. Yeah, I won't. I'll see
No,
Black Panther before
yeah.
I do. Right.
Well,
And
we're running out of time. It's the 24th.
Yeah, and I don't usually. It's really rare I go to movies at the theater, but this one I might break my rule on. You know what, Obsession? I just got here and I don't see any. I don't see any conflict zones.
Do you say you don't usually go to the
Oh,
theater?
motherfucker! I don't. I'm a fucking idiot. I put in anarchy, not war, because we were talking about anarchy stuff. Sorry. Hold on.
No excuse.
Jesus.
What you call it? I usually don't anymore because it is way overpriced to go to the theater, but there are a very few exceptions where I have to see that movie in theater. All of the Fast and Furious movies, ever since 3, my best friend and I have somehow ended up in the same city because we're both from Toledo, Ohio. We live in Columbus now, both of us. And it's just funny, every single time that a new Fast and Furious comes out, we happen to be in the same city and we both go see it.
I just put it in general, guys. That's where we're going. And there's multiple stations there and multiple planets, so it's got to be what we want. Sorry. That was more. We were talking about, I don't know why, my brain was just in scatterbrain mode, and I looked up anarchy instead of war. Yeah, the last movie I went to see in the theater was Force Awakens. Before that, it was fuck, what would it have been?
I think
The last one I can remember is Independence Day.
all the
Like
time.
the OG
VIP
Independence
membership,
Day.
assigned
Oh,
seats
God.
and everything.
No, for me it would have been Force Awakens and then Furious 8.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Mine
I
was
mean, I
the-
like those, but I'm
The
not a
Shape
big
of
fan.
Water, yeah.
I haven't seen that yet. I've got it downloaded and it's on my list. I just haven't gotten around to it. Like one of these nights, I want to just go grind out some money and do passenger missions, and I'll probably watch a movie. And the next one on my list is Shape of Water.
You know, I recently heard about that one that it was really good.
I mean, it won Best Picture.
I never even and I don't watch much trailers anymore. I haven't kept up on them, but I never even heard of it yet before the other day.
By the way, I think it's appropriate that we're jumping into chat rights.
We got a station and Dr. X.
Oh, I'm 50 subscribers from 4,000.
And let's see. I know that at one point, and I asked you about it last night, the YouTube got to almost 100 active views at a time. And I don't know what the Twitch was at, but
Twitch was only about 25, right? Like the most, from doing the math, oh shit, there's only low intensity here. Well, fuck. I'm going to head toward the second star. Oh, you know what? I don't have a discovery scanner. Maybe there's more planets here than I could see.
How many do you have? There's a bunch.
Oh no, I actually can see a shit ton. I can see them all.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we head toward that second star.
The
I
big
mean, it's
one?
4,000. You want to jump to another system, or you want to go to that star?
I'm at a half a tank, so just keep that in mind.
That system that
Okay.
starts with a Z is under war instead of Silver War. That's like,
And that's fine. I just happened to look up war. Okay, hold on. There's
Does
one.
redocking your SRV not
oh damn.
refuel it and re-ammo it?
It does not. No. Docking in a station or synthesizing is the only thing that does. Medium.
So
I know we don't want to go
even though we
there.
had about what, maybe 150 to 200 live viewers at any given
No, so
time.
so it was basically we had a max of about 125 total and right around 1,000 uniques for the whole thing.
So we're going to a different system or staying there?
Yeah, no, hold on. I'm trying to find us a good
Because I'm
one.
one jump away. That one that starts with a Z nearby, isn't it? Like war? Or
Let me look at Civil War.
I think war instead of Civil War.
But
Okay,
but
here we
your
go.
but your stream video has so far accumulated over 1,300 views.
I saw that, which surprised me. Okay, let's try Kalana. Kalana. It's got a large orbital 18 light seconds from the star.
K
Kalana.
A. Oh my gosh, you're getting so far.
I can
make it, but
I can make it. Yeah, I do.
All right, so we're gonna need fuel. Is there a station there?
There's a station, like 18 light seconds.
Okay.
So yeah, Mozart. In that sense, I mean, you know, it went awesome, right? And I was gonna like not archive the videos, but it's gotten, you know, 500 additional views. Like last night when we stopped, it was at like 800 or so. You know, because as I understand it from the research I've done, the number of views at the end of the stream is the number of unique viewers that have been during the whole stream, and it's gotten another 500 since then. So it's like, all right, fuck, I guess I'll just leave it up.
Wait, say again the number of views on the stream.
Like, so when I
are
logged
you-
out, the YouTube video had 700 views, and if I'm understanding everything I read right, that means there were 700 uniques, and on YouTube, on Twitch stats, there was like 200 uniques,
Okay.
right?
Because
It could
I know when you watch an archive video or an uploaded video on YouTube, every single time someone clicks onto the page, it counts it as another view, even if the
Right,
same
right.
person has watched it 50 times. It's 50 views.
Well, that makes sense because it's somebody's watching it, viewing it, not it says views. It doesn't say unique views.
Right, exactly. So you might have a different perspective on your end because it's your account and you're watching those
Right.
Statistics, but as far as from the public user just going to the video, we just have the total views.
Right.
So,
And I'm like the statistics for it. Apparently, you have to wait a full day after a live stream for all the stats to show up. So I'll check it tomorrow and see it, you know, and see everything that it shows.
cool. Why were you not going to archive it in the first place?
Frameshift drive charging.
Why was I going to?
Not going to. You said you.
Oh, I
weren't
was going to. No, I was gonna archive it and not, or excuse me. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Not archive it. Just because the whole point of the channel is short, to the point, concise videos. So you know, having a bunch of 3 to 5 minute videos, and there's a shit ton here, guys. And then having one that was, you know, 5 hours, you know, just didn't necessarily fit with the, you know.
Consider I watch some Pokemon Go YouTubers as well, and they put together and clip together 10 to 15 minute, you know,
Obsession. Sorry,
very-
but let me jump in real quick, since we're navigating here. Let's go to the one that's 223 light seconds away, that conflict zone. I don't need to dock first. I mean, we're not going to die, so I'm just going to go straight to the conflict
Well,
zone.
I mean, you know what? I got plenty of fuel. Let's go.
Yeah. So
So
again,
the
it's the one that's like it's the one right next to Christopher Mines. At least on my list it is. I got stations and POIs filtered. Right. It's the one it's like 220 light seconds from the main star.
And I'm nav locked, so when you drop, I drop.
Okay. Do you see it? Let me turn on my
your
beacon. Do you see it,
on,
Jaffa?
Jaffa? It is. Never mind.
Yeah, I've got to. I mean, I don't see it yet. Hold on.
Yeah. If you
nav-
could. Sorry, Mozart. Give us just a second here.
If you nav lock X, which do you know how to nav lock? Right?
Yeah.
Jaffa.
There's
You did
Christopher
well better.
Mines. So I'll go up here to wings and
No, you go to.
Yeah, it's on the chat.
Yeah.
The chat list. It's actually right next to. There's actually a large station right next to it too.
Okay.
Bujeld Enterprise.
Mhm.
engage wingman navlock.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I
engaging
did
on
that.
X, he's gonna be there before anybody. So
I'm very close. I've already started my deceleration.
And I turn my beacon on, right?
Yeah, your beacon.
Yes, you don't have to because you're locking onto my beacon, but it never hurts to have your beacon on.
And then when I fly through your low wake or your thing, then it automatically
When you
kicks
start
me out.
Exactly. I'm going to
close,
drop here in a second, and if you're just heading straight to get
Just-
within range, you'll drop
just
on me
get at
automatically.
75%.
Now it bugs sometimes, and you'll drop way away from me. I mean, what am I saying? Bugs in this game? Never mind. It'll be rock solid.
But you can put it at 75% when you start getting where you know you're gonna be you're accelerating too fast.
Yeah.
And just cruise until he drops.
And I'm dropping right now.
Yeah, you don't even have to depend on the nav lock. You can just drop in his location like any other POI.
All right.
Why does it
And
say
for the
wake out
two
of range and I'm real
sides,
close to it.
just because it depends on your distance and speed. Okay.
Right.
We've got Kalana Comms and Party of Kalama. So obviously we have to pick the party. Agree?
I'm agreeing.
Oh,
Like,
do you?
I want a
Thought we
party.
work without.
No, you do want to pick a side. I mean, we don't want
Then everybody
everybody
starts
blasting.
shooting at your ass.
Yeah, fair enough. But we've always done it picking a side.
But
And
no,
plus, you need to put your
party.
turrets in
When you-
fire mode, so
when are
they
you
kind of
clicking?
have to. Okay, so let's get in our little triangle
When are you
circle
clicking?
jerk here.
I'm trying to get there. It says wake out
You're
of
good.
range. I'm coming.
You're good. You're,
X,
It's like
you're good.
if you pick
So-
sides-
7 light seconds.
So X, two more quick
Oh my
points
God.
about the channel. So I follow some YouTubers and they do vlog style videos because they're out doing Pokemon Go and they're about 10-15 minutes in length. But every once in a while, about 2 or 3 times a month maybe, they do streams like that where they do Q&A sessions or they do whatever where they're hours long, which is not, I mean, it really doesn't fit the overall theme, but it's good to have those so it shows people that you're interacting
course.
with
Sure.
your audience.
Why are you jumping, Obsession?
I don't know, dude. It won't. It's broke. It's throttled up to engage, shit like that.
Okay, there we go. Hold still too. Let me come in range of you.
No, it's working now.
Yeah, but you hold still. I'm going to come to you.
It says dropping too close to the planet. And I didn't get to drop in.
And then what
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just Jaffa, just nab to the, just
Yeah.
fly to the conflict zone, right?
We're not
gotta
in
drop
the
out and drop back
conflict
in.
zone where we should be, I don't think.
and
Wait,
when
say
you
it
get
again. Session.
We're too far away from the conflict zone.
Oh, you're right. We aren't really in the center of it, are we?
Yeah, let's move.
Okay, let me. And yeah, Mozart, give us just a second here if you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
And I want it will for my fighter, right?
You fire. No, defend.
Just defend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my question.
The fighter goes on
Okay.
defend.
That way it only engages the target that you're actually actively shooting at, right? Or whatever's shooting at you.
I'm gonna fly right past the conflict zone center and then turn and face you, Obsession.
That's fine.
God, this fucking thing turns like a.
It's
Correct.
fucking slower and shit, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Here's a conflict zone high intensity. Is that where y'all are? Yeah,
That's
it
the
is.
one you want. Yep, that's the one you want.
I gotta
And
get
then
this-
I'll heal
I gotta get
Obsession.
this gravity well.
Obsession will heal you, and you'll heal me.
I'll heal you.
Yeah, you're healing me. Obsession's healing you. I'm healing Obsession.
If I can get out of this damn gravity well, I'll be there in an hour.
You're good.
And then if you, whenever you remember to do it, update your YouTube channel with the content, of course. That way, you don't run into issue where people are trying to find information that you're sharing and it's not available.
Sure.
At least now you have your donation page through the Streamlabs, and then you have the Discord link.
Yeah, and I figured out, I got a note back from Streamlabs, figured out what we were doing wrong with not being able to edit that one pop-up for YouTube, for Twitch. You have to sign into
Log in,
Twitch
yeah.
separately, inside Streamlabs, and I had only actually signed into YouTube. So it's all working now, yeah.
There we are.
That's a Twitch thing.
There you are, Obsession.
So
Okay.
which side did I pick?
So just come over and get close to us, pick the party.
Yeah, which one?
Party. There's one that says party.
Oh,
And then get within get about a kilometer from Obsession.
party of Kalama.
There you go.
Perfect. Now aim it.
Fire at will. Now where's obsession?
No, I'm aiming at you.
He's to
You're
your
aiming
right.
at X.
And you need to shoot
And
at me.
I gotta aim it.
And you're in a perfect spot. I'm to your left.
Don't throttle at all.
And don't move. Yeah, don't throttle at all. You're exactly where you should be. And now, do you know how to find your weapons, Jaffo?
Yeah, I've got my one. Yeah, I got to turn on my collectors. Yeah.
Okay, but your beam laser and your collectors should be on the same fire group. Yeah, exactly. Right. And then your turrets, which I see blasting away already.
Thermal attack, gaining heat.
But you need to start shooting at me.
Target you, and then
Fire your beam at me.
Go ahead and heal him up. There you go.
There you go. Because I'm already at 70% shield. Yep. Yep, you're regenning me. Well, you're not.
Why am my beam messed up? I don't have my power set right. Hold on.
I don't know, but yeah, but like, there you go.
4.
You want to keep your pips at 204.
2, 0, and 4. 2. There, I got them at 2, 0, and 4, but my beams aren't steady.
It's okay. It's the distributors now.
Yeah, exactly. Your distributor's just empty. You just need to let it come back. It's fine, right? Like I'm guessing right now your distributor is empty, right?
Yeah, I'm letting it build up. Come on.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's going to go dry a lot of the time. Like
well.
mine's technically dry right now. Did you engineer the distributor?
Yeah, to level 4.
Weapon focused?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just like I said, make sure you got your pips at
I can't tell
204.
if I got collectors out of range.
That's fine. Just
I
ignore
can't tell
that.
if anything's coming in or not.
Just don't worry about that yet.
Make sure your cargo hatch is open.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like, and limpets are going to get shot down a whole lot because of all the point defense in the area.
It says 3
Right.
contacts, 18 points.
That's just ignore that. Just ignore that,
Yeah,
right?
but how do I know I can get materials? I don't see the
You'll
shit coming
start
back.
seeing it.
You're not yet, probably. I don't see any collectors out.
Oh, no, man, I got them in the wrong group.
Yeah, you
Okay.
need to have them.
There
on
you
your
go.
feet.
Now I see one heading out. But you want one fire group with your beam and collectors on number 1 and your pulse lasers on number 2. And then just put a rubber band around your trigger and let it continue to fire your beam.
Gotta be on
And
number
then
1.
it's got to be on number 1 with your beam.
He needs
got
to
it.
aim his ship
And I
at you
get
too.
turn off my discovery scanner.
And to that, actually,
Right.
you don't even need a rubber band. If you have voice attack, I've actually
Target
created
X.
a
Well, I got an auto
command.
fire on mine.
Yeah,
Target
well,
X,
Yeah.
I've
same
created
thing.
a auto fire command on voice attack as well. So,
Jaffo, you need to target X so your beam hits him with the gimbal.
Right. You're kind of scrambling all over the place. So make sure you got me targeted.
There it is.
There you go.
All this music and shit, everything's happening all at once. All right. We have it set. Now I got lots of
There you
fighters.
go. Yes, now you're healing me. Good. I was getting down into the 50s.
There's so much shit everywhere.
Oh,
I
fair
gotta turn
enough.
the damn game music off. Hold on.
Yeah. And make sure you got your hatch open.
And there,
I
okay,
did.
he toggled
Right.
off the window because he's not firing no more. Now you
Oh
gotta-
shit! Yeah, I'm in the.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
doing
You
the music.
cannot
Hold
do
on.
anything off the game.
You can't
while
do
you're-
anything else. Yeah, the game has
This
to
was
stay
in the game.
focused. Obsession, you're flying backwards.
Am I?
This was in the game though.
I will stay right
But
here.
if you hit escape and go to the escape menu, that's why.
All right, so I'm healing you, right? X. My
Yep,
targeted
yep.
you.
You've got me. I'm at 91. Yep. 92. Yep. You've got it perfect right now. And then if your fighter dies, and it's going to, you have to send the fighter back out.
Right, I got 2 of them just in case.
I
you
brought
can
2 as well this
You
time.
can resend your fighter and never touch your triggers, so don't worry about that.
Exactly.
But listen, Jumbo,
So
keep
if I
in
got everything
mind,
set
if you
right?
don't see a lot of materials coming
Sounds
in,
like it.
it's because you're also fighting 12 other limpets, 24 other limpets.
Exactly. Right. There's like 30 limpets out right now picking shit up. Right. And right now, okay, some are jumping in right now. Like there was no bandits at the moment.
That happens.
Right.
all the time.
Like I could tell things were fine because my my weapon distributor's full again. Right. So obviously there was nobody to shoot at. Okay, so now that we're in this little
Order,
triangle,
She needs to be set to defend.
correct. Dude, I've got such a good view of this in the third-party camera right now.
Yeah, I looked at it myself. I wish that
Oh, it's
we had
nuts.
different beams.
Are you
colors.
streaming it, X?
I am.
I'm not.
I'm trying to
I can go to third-party cam.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
honestly, Biggles, go to theirs. I'd rather not the stream because I'll get a bunch of. I want to keep my stream to just when I'm doing something. You know what I should do? I should set up a secondary Twitch account for just when. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that right now, actually.
Man, there's
So
shit
that just
going on
like for
everywhere.
us, right?
Hey, you do that and you're not healing. Neither one of you guys
I'm
are
not
healing.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Let me do it on my laptop.
All right, I'll.
There you go.
You guys have fun.
Okay, Mozart. Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Let me
No
grab my
valid collection
laptop.
targets. No valid collection targets.
That's just ignore it. Just ignore it. That's going to happen every single time you deploy a limpet if you don't have something targeted and there's nothing in range.
X is not healing.
What the hell?
All it says is system defense and limpet collectors.
there we
I don't
go.
see- Oh, there's materials. There we go.
What the fuck? Oh, shit. My pips got changed. Sorry, Obsession.
So I can't jump
There you
into the
go.
fighter. No, I don't want to jump the fighter because
No,
NPCs
you
No,
supposed to be
no,
running.
exactly. Do not jump into the fighter.
Man, there's
because
so
if you
much
jump into
shit
the
happening
fighter,
here.
all of a sudden the NPC is going to start flying your ship.
Right,
And you
you're
definitely
right.
don't want that. By the way, Metsis, we didn't really say much. I got logged into your account just
Somebody's
fine.
bouncing bopping the shit out
You
of me.
have invites from Elvira and Todd, so I'll obviously do them both next.
Thermal overload. Okay.
That's because your distributor's empty.
Yeah. I didn't engineer all the pulse lasers on -10.
Yeah, which is not critical, right?
Hey, my beam stays on 100% of the time now. It never goes off. Look at my ship. Watch my ship in third party, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm watching. Mine hasn't gone off once either, Obsession, since I'm not
So
off.
what did I have mine? What have I done mine wrong then?
You're not fully
Did you
in.
engineer your beam efficient grade 5?
Yeah.
It's
I don't
I,
have
I,
that.
I posted in the general.
Hey,
I
trust
posted
me,
my thing in the
it's
general.
all about the pulse lasers, man. The
I could
pulse
turn off one of
lasers
these shield
great.
boosters.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just let it go. It ain't hurt nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter a bit. And now we just sit back and let it go to town.
I don't see any limpets flying.
Mine says
That's-
0
what are
on
you doing?
485 00. That means they're all out there.
Yeah, they're out there. They're sitting under our ships because nothing's dying under.
Yeah, they all out there. They're not doing nothing.
Well, there's
You're
just
right.
nothing
You want to
pick
move?
up yet.
Y'all want to move or what?
No. We're waiting for targets. There's just not. We just haven't killed that many things at the moment. They just now you just sit back and wait. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in moving around. They'll come to us. We just have to
And I
wait.
am healing. I do have you targeted.
Look
right?
at the limpets go. Look, one blew up. Boom, there goes the limpets.
Oh,
It's a limpet race.
There they are.
That's awesome. I got a good view of it right where I'm at right now. Somebody's PA.
It's hard to figure out what's going on. So if I go to external view, it stops. It loses focus.
nope.
No,
That's fine. You can do that.
but you gotta unlock. You gotta unlock the ship. You have to, you have to go into camera mode. Unlock, not camera mode. Lock.
Yeah, if you see my stream, I'm doing it. I'm all the way up here by obsession. I mean by what you call it? Yeah, you're firing blue intermittent at me. I've got greens, a solid green going to Exceedus.
Yeah. Right now, all
Cool.
beams are solid, except for the pulses. We should have had a red or a different color in.
Well, I had blue.
I have blue, but I'm just saying we should all.
I mean, I have
different
green. I mean, I have
colors.
green.
Yeah, so does X.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a blue effect turned on, and you and I don't.
yeah, I got green effect. Yeah. I got to turn off my track R for a second. There we go.
guys are definitely going to things.
Shields offline, but I'm sorry, you're going to have to fend for yourself. That's what the experience for. I'm talking to my SLA.
Your fighter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Obsession, I'm gonna
Cargo or
not
cargo?
heal you for a second where I can go set this up in Twitch real fast.
Yeah.
But if you get,
Yeah.
you know, if you even get remotely low, yell at me and I'll jump
Yeah,
right back in.
Now, we need to play the yodel music. Oh lady, oh lady, oh lady, oh lady, you know, like on the video.
Oh, that's alright. I'm not trying to copy them.
I can barely heal Obsession. I gotta turn your mic up. Oh, I can't do it because I'll lose focus. Damn.
You're alright.
No, I can barely hear you.
Oh, I'm not talking very loud.
All right, I just turned you up. So much shit going on.
Yeah, when we first did this, we were thinking the same thing.
Incoming missile.
I'm just now fixing to lose my fighter. Like, literally, she just lost her shield. She's been out this whole time, one time.
Mine came back up, but I brought 2 fighters. I brought a Taipan and I brought a Condor.
Yeah, I got 2 as well. Like, her shields just got back on. She's only got like two dots of hull. But the experience, she's getting a lot of experience.
Pretty quick. They've taken out my shield.
Oh, she lost her shields again with one. Oh, she did.
Okay, and I'm back.
I
And
just turned
I'm
off 4 shield
streaming
boosters, so
now.
maybe my capacitor thing will go faster.
Hey, Biggles, can you maybe check my new stream? Let me get the. I think it's just it should be twitch.tv/Exegius2.
You want me to type out like
Yeah.
7 letters? Ugh.
And it looks like it's working.
Yep.
Okay, I just turned on the Discord chat on my stream, so.
Yeah, so now, since you guys are watching, let me jump into the third-party camera and show you what this melee looks like.
Holy cow.
Look at those heat sink coils working overtime.
Yeah, right.
So you're all just healing each other.
Exactly, right? So we've got this little 3-way circle jerk going, so now nobody can kill us. Our long-range lasers, you'll notice, are shooting at everything. So not only are turret lasers killing killing things, but the other side is helping us. Then as they die, so long as we get a single shot
Somebody's
on
shooting.
them, as long as we get a single shot on them, that we get
Where you
credit
going,
for the
Jumbo?
kill, so we get
Oh,
the
never mind,
money,
never mind,
and
never mind. Was it
they
you?
drop materials, and our collectors pick up those materials.
The anaconda
Big ass
went
ship up
between
there.
us.
Yeah, that anaconda is the
Huge.
one shooting PAs.
Yeah. Pew, bam.
So now, literally, Metz literally, I have a rubber band around my trigger, and the trigger is firing the beam at Obsession, and it's deploying limpets. So as my limpets get killed, it spits out another one, right? So constantly, I always have limpets out, and I'm constantly getting, well, I wouldn't say constantly getting healed, because Joffo keeps stopping healing me every now and then, I think because of his distributor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to adjust it, but yeah, just
Well, your boosters aren't going to change your distributor. It's your weapons. You'd have to turn
I
off
was
a
gonna
couple
go
of your
try to
pulse
turn some of the
lasers.
Pulses,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter. Dude, it does not matter. Like, I'm at
He's not gonna die.
Yeah, I see your
I'm at
shields on
100%.
there.
Yeah, I'm at 100%, and I've basically not dropped below that
Ooh.
since you started actually shooting at me. You know, like at the beginning I was. And boy, you're
Man,
right.
somebody's
Biggles,
bumping the shit
those
out of my
heat
shit.
coils are pretty cool looking.
Yeah. That is cool. It's like,
Wait till you see me up close with the Metzes.
yeah, that's cool.
And if you jump into a system, you can watch them pop up as you fly next to the sun.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
I understand.
I'm gonna stop it for a split second, let it build up.
You could
It won't
toast some
matter,
toast on
Joffo.
those.
It's going to go back and forth. Just don't worry about it.
All right.
Now, should I come do this, and should I refit my mining thing for it,
So,
or just buy a whole new one?
well,
Because I
if you
think
want
the
to
output
join
is
us,
pretty-
you have to have a huge, efficient regen beam laser. That's the only thing that's required, right? Then, ideally, you would have a bunch of long-range pulse lasers. Mine are only grade 3 and grade 4, so they're not even grade 5, right? Then you've put 2 class 8 cargo racks, so you have 512 limpets. And then I think we've all got the same loadout. 5 B class limpet controllers, because that gives the maximum range. And then we all have ship launch fighters, so that we can deploy our fighter and have them getting ranked up at the same time.
And the only difference is I've got a fuel scoop.
My pilot just hit master.
Why do you have a fuel scoop, sir? And how many limpets?
Yeah, why do you have a fuel scoop? Yeah, you're
'Cause
losing another collector
I was
for
out
that.
collecting. I was out piloting around in it, and then you was ready to go, and I'm like, okay, let's go. And I forgot
yeah,
to
okay.
turn it off.
Right.
I was
fair
too
enough.
busy
How many
filling up.
limpets do you got?
I've got 512
Okay,
of them.
That's all. That's mainly what's important. But
Yeah,
you won't
yeah.
run out when we do.
Right.
You'll have
Yeah, we'll run out
limpets.
before you do.
We try to keep the same loadout similar, so we're kind of not like overlapping, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Though,
Well, I
for
posted
real.
my loadout in general, in X, whatever. If you have a minute later tonight, if you'll go over it with me.
No, I'll do it right now. Hold on, I'll go look right now.
Can't do it.
Because I'm on my laptop.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, but see, I can't focus on it because
Right. You can't. Where'd you put it? Did you put it in general? There it is. I see it.
I mean I can see it, but it's on my other monitor, but it's not. I got Discord in front of it and all that crap.
Oh fuck! You went all out and did your shit at long range grade 5 even.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Yeah. So why is my distributor running out?
Because you didn't. You ain't got the. Okay.
Because no,
I'm
it's because he
100%.
fully grade 5'd all his pulse lasers, and so they're taking because they're longer range, they're taking more power.
So am I. Grade 5.
And I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough resources to do the minus 10% on pulse lasers.
The flow control is 100%.
Right.
I put flow control on all the ones I could, then I ran out of resources, materials.
Less distributor draw than you guys because of that.
I still having trouble hearing him.
Oh, dude, yeah, Jaffo. The big mistake you made here is you don't need the discovery scanner. You could put another collector there.
Right.
Yeah, you could have 2 more collectors for the fuel scoop and the discovery scanner.
Right. I mean, other
Right,
than that,
that's-
but other than
other than
that,
that,
based
you're
on
the
this being
same
like
way
a big
around.
shield tank, did I do something wrong on the configuration, or
Not at all.
like with the shields?
Not
I mean,
at all.
and-
Well,
and
so with the shields, you've
engineering on
only
the shield.
got. Let me look real quick. I mean, as we discussed earlier, I wouldn't have done reinforced. I would have done thermal. But other than that, no, right?
Shields?
Yeah,
Well,
and Joppo,
I'm thinking
because you
about
didn't.
coming in, not just for this session here, but like coming in, dropping into the middle of something, and just sitting here and let it take a beating. And so that's why I did reinforced.
Yeah, and as I was trying to explain, you don't even want reinforced for that, Jaffa, because the problem is right now your resists are 60 kinetic, 60 explosive, and 36 thermal. So your thermal is way low. So as you engineer the other boosters, you need to put thermal on the other boosters.
Yeah, I put
Right,
thermal
like you've
on
got
a couple
3.
of them.
Well, you've got 3 resist aug and 1 thermal. And
Because I
so
ran out of
as you do
materials.
fair enough, right? So as you do the other boosters, you're going to need those for thermal to plug that thermal hole,
Okay.
right? But it's not that you did it wrong. It's just that's not the way I would have done it.
Yeah, but I want to not right now too much going on, but I want to. I got to learn this shit and not just and then once, like I said, once I get it, I'll take it and go exponential with it. I just got to look at it one time.
Yeah. The only reason to ever do reinforce is in a trade ship. If
Right,
it's a
yeah, we
combat
talked
ship,
about that.
it should always be thermal.
Right, but I mean, I got to talk about the. Well, we'll do it later. Too much shit going. I guess I could turn the damn volume down on Elite.
I don't know.
I'll
Can
do
you
that
handle
when
that many
it's
things at once? I'm just giving you shit.
because I've got that going. I've got Star Trek Next Generation going, and then I've got all this other going too. Yeah, I'm watching Remember Me right now on Star Trek Next Generation.
Which one is that one?
Wesley creates that warp bubble and
oh yeah, with Dr. Crusher
jumps into it.
Yeah.
The Traveler comes back in.
I do like him. I do like him.
Yeah.
And this is the one where he tells Picard
are jumping in and out of phase right now.
Yeah. And he tells Picard how Wesley is special. He's like Mozart.
Right. Well, that was done beforehand, I think.
Was it in the one before? I think it's this.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
I haven't watched it. Maybe I don't know. The Traveler's in like 3 or 4 of them, because I noticed in the last one where Wesley actually quote unquote evolves into another plane of existence.
Yep. Memphis, have you gotten any further in Stargate?
My brother visited a couple days ago, so we watched like 3 episodes. So I think we have like 2 more left until we're done with season 3.
Okay, so you haven't gotten to season 4 yet, which is where Upgrades is.
Right.
Yeah, just wait. Oh, Upgrades is awesome.
X, I might have bumped my throttle a little bit, so you might have to readjust.
I'm pointing right at you. I'm in third person looking at it.
Zooming in.
And both of our collectors just went and raided, obviously, a wreckage site. Because I see all of them coming back nice and slow.
Yeah, mine's sitting up underneath my ship. Let's see. I've got
Well, you know what's funny?
35 left times 1, 2, 3.
If you go to the third-party camera and look under your ship, in a little bit, there's going to be a Olympic graveyard.
Yeah.
Let me go look under mine right now.
Oh, look at them. They're all just sitting there like, I need something to do.
All the dead ones.
Well, no, the ones that are waiting too are turning into a bright light, kind of like when you used to at Quint stack those missions.
No, I know, but still, if you look now, I've got like a dozen just dead limpets floating underneath my ship.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I see them exploding everywhere. Oh, there yours goes. There goes mine. Look at them all. It's like fireworks. There's the blue laser.
Oh, whoops.
Cool.
So, all right, well, I'm going to head out.
Okay, buddy.
One thing I was going to say, though, about the whole, creating like a different channel or like where to put your live stream recordings. That's one of the benefits of setting up a website, is because you can have all of that stuff.
I can make them unlisted. That's another,
Well, the problem with YouTube is, you have these. I mean, you can set up playlists, but I mean, how many people really go to the playlists to? No.
I think you're right. Like I could put them unlisted in YouTube and then list them on a website.
Hey
well,
guys,
you still want to have them listed just for search and SEO and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's true.
Available, but I mean, if someone really just wants to look at a different, like look at your videos sorted based on topic, your website will do a far better job sorting your videos than YouTube ever will, and you'll still get the views for it. You'll still get the ads for it, even if you just embed it on the website. Right. So that's my recommendation: is get the website up and post
and do that next.
stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That is a very good recommendation.
Let's back up to 1.5.
Yeah, Let's what?
Spread out to 1.5.
Back up a bit. Okay. I'm good with that. So Jaffa, just fly. Everybody just fly straight back.
Backwards.
Just
so we're 1.5 kilometers from each other. There's a mass of dead collectors in front of me now. Whoop, I went too far.
That's it too. I'm at 1.7 from you.
Alright, just tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah. Got to move this bitch slow.
1.64.
There we go. 1.50 to Obsession.
Yeah, 1.55 to Jaffa. He should be the same.
Fighter destroyed. I just lost my fighter.
I haven't lost mine yet, actually.
Yeah, 1.65. Is that too far out?
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
What it does is it gives if the ship dies
I turned off one of my pulse lasers, and now my distributor's not maxing out anymore.
I had to do that in the beginning too.
There you go. Yeah. I'm sorry, Metzis, were you chiming in with one more thing?
No, I was just joining.
What the hell? Why can't I target?
Now she still says harmless. Oh, it shows the progression. She made 36%. Okay.
Yeah, mine's a master.
Tell her to defend.
Yeah, mine's at master 1% right
Mine's
now.
at master 2%. I've made 2%.
You can't just tell her to fire at will, and she'll won't they only fire at enemies?
She'll go die.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you what, let's try it, because now, when she's new,
Oh shit! I accidentally switched to the wrong one. I gotta get back in position.
I'm gonna put her on attack target, and then any target that I'm firing at, she'd be firing at.
She doesn't.
But
fire
there's
my,
she
she doesn't mess
obsessing
me
the whole
up.
time.
No, attack target. Okay, that's.
I gotta get back to you.
Let's try it.
But does that mean she's shooting at you now?
Where are you going, Jumbo?
Where are you? I can't.
Oh,
even
she's
find
shooting
you.
at you now. Yeah, so I have to put her on engage at will. Because she was shooting at you, Obsession.
I screwed everybody up.
Oh.
What'd you do?
He took
I
off.
accidentally went to target. I mean, when I launched my fighter, I went into it instead of her.
Oh, shit. Yeah, get back in position.
Damn, this thing
Fortunately,
don't.
there's nobody around
Slow
right now.
down, Jumbo. Get off the
Obsession,
gas.
is that why you're turning so much?
Yeah, I'm trying to follow him.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll get back in position. 2.5.
Where are you going?
He's
I'm coming back to you.
just throttle nice and slow.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
2.5, 2.4. Here we are.
yeah. I'm head out. See y'all later.
Okay, buddy. Have a good night, Mensis.
1.9,
Yep.
1.9. 1. Okay, now I need to go to 0. Now I'm back in. Now I'm back in the game.
Go 1-5. How are we looking, X?
Go. Let me get in third person and just take a quick look. Yeah, perfect.
Good deal.
Lower cargo scoop because I switched. There we go.
Yep.
A lot more targets right here. Maybe you did a good move.
Oh, my thing.
It'd be nice if he was healing me, but, you know, other than
I gotta
that.
turn another one off. I gotta turn another one off.
Don't worry about that. Put them all back on. Let them cycle.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean,
It doesn't
even if
hurt
my
you.
distributor's going dry constantly, it does not matter.
My distributor's
Oh,
dry.
she's fucked up my pips. That's what it was. When she switched over.
Oh, I
she switched
see
over.
what
Yeah.
happened. He launched.
Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Accidentally. Hey, I've done it too.
Okay, now it's back. Okay.
There we go. Thank you for the healing.
Well, your shields didn't go down.
No, not at all.
Man, these things can sit.
I mean, dude, I've got
for a
like,
couple minutes.
exactly, I've got like, and I've got
With
two
all
cell, and that's the other thing, Joffo, I
So
noticed that
you do have to keep it on defend, or no? You can tell her to change.
I put it.
I've got it on
will, and she
engage
seems
at
to
will.
Yeah, engage
That's
at
what I'm
will
gonna
is
try.
doing. Listen, your new guy is probably gonna die a lot. So
You're gonna die. Well, yeah, but
When
it
I had
gets
it
more
on defend,
experience
though,
quick.
when I had it on defend, it don't die as much. But
Aggressive.
But you know what? Mine wasn't gaining much rank when I had it on. Put her on an engage at
This
will.
is a lot more
She's ranked up
mellow. We
6%
picked the
all,
wrong
you know, in a few seconds.
we picked the wrong side. We picked the winning side. We should have.
Dude,
picked the
you
other side.
know, that doesn't matter. If we'd have picked the other side, that side would be
You
right.
think
It's
so?
it's
Well,
this,
this is high
this is just how it
intensity, so it's
is.
pretty much 50-50.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
that's not going to matter, Obsession. I promise you, if we picked
If
the
it
other
was a low
side,
intensity, if
you'd
it
be
was low
saying the
intensity, then
same
it'd be
thing.
one-sided.
Okay. Well, and that's
Yeah, if it was
probably
low
the case.
intensity, it'd been one-sided. Yeah. Because high intensity is from like a crowd point of view. So if you want to watch a football game or a ball game, high intensity means it's a real close game. It's going to go one way or the other.
Right.
Low intensity means it's boring because it's off-sided and somebody's going to win obvious at the very beginning, and it's not worth watching because you're going to know the outcome. Makes sense.
Hmm?
Everybody got quiet. What'd I do?
Oh, nothing. I'm just watching the action from third person.
This is cool.
This is pretty damn funny.
I like it. Somebody needs to go find the yodel music.
I meant to look and see. I wanted to this time kind of write down how many materials I had when we started this, right? So I could know, you know,
ED
what am I
Discovery will tell you
earning,
that.
right?
I'll go back after it's over with. I'll go back and look at ED Discovery and they'll tell me.
I guess it will log everything like that, won't it?
Yeah. ED Discovery is like information overload.
Yeah.
Everything. You thought you had to turn shit off in Eddie.
We're at 2. Well,
I'm down to 401 collectors times 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
I still got a million bonds from the last time we did it.
You know what? I didn't turn mine in last time either.
Because
I've got like 10 million, almost 10 million operation data that I've been collecting that I haven't turned in because I was going to wait to find a mission I was going to like passenger missions somewhere, and I wasn't good with the faction, and I turned it in. It would boost my rank up with that faction. Of course, I lose
right
it
now
killed, but yeah.
I've got 2.1 million for this run, and I've got 369 collectors left.
369.
See, I got that auto fire set up on my target script, so. And I know if the auto fire's engaged or not because I turn all my lights off because the green's too damn bright, even on low intensity on my throttle. But if I'm on auto fire, all the lights turn on and it shows the 4th button down, so I know what's going on. That means attention, you know. And if I turn off like boost, or if I turn off the throttle or something like that, then all the lights turn on, and then the different LEDs on the top have a different code that lets me know what's going on. But if the light's on the throttle, that means that, you know, I've got like something like autopilot turned on, auto fire turned on, or something major turned off.
You give me that autopilot script.
Auto fire.
By the way, I just stepped away from the computer, so.
And the auto fire, the way I did it was, you can tell it when you push the button to do something, then you can tell it to wait for the button to be released to do something. So I just set it up for a sequence of button, did a sequence command, and push the button, and then leave that button pressed until I go back and tell it to hit it again for the sequence, and that sequence tells it the button to unpress. So that's how I did the auto fire. And I've got it set on my second stage on my trigger. So if I've got the auto fire turned on, I just barely pull the trigger once. It does normal, but on auto fire, I pull it all the way back, and then the auto fire engages.
Gotcha.
And then I got an override switch that it won't engage no matter what. But,
yeah. Let's see what Algo just posted.
Oh, here on the Discord?
He posted a video.
Oh, he's got a YouTube channel?
It's there.
It says playing Elite Dangerous Twitch clips.
Not sure. I'm gonna save it. I'll watch it here later. That way,
I'll be back in a minute. I got to run to the restroom. Be right back.
Oh, see, I clicked off, and guess what I stopped doing?
Oh shit! As soon as I left, my damn distributor started messing up. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably only down for one run of this tonight.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna try to start keeping my nighttime on weekdays till at least 12, 1 o'clock exceptional. Exceptions.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Do that, and then on the weekends we'll do some. You know.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna say that.
Yeah. It's and it's. Hey, that ain't too bad, you know. I come home, I do this. I can't do it every night. I'm gonna try to fix it to where, for sure, Tuesdays, you know, I'll be on. Until I get acquainted, you know. What's the fish tank thing called? Acclimated.
Acclimated.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 hours of driving every day, and.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does, but I think the benefits of it's gonna, you know, maybe not this week, but next week should be amazing. You know, it is what it is, you know. And on top of that, we'll probably be prepping for a big move here pretty soon.
Yeah, how soon is that probably gonna happen?
It just depends. Like, me and my girl have been talking. We'll probably go sightseeing this weekend and try to see what we're getting ourselves into.
Like checking what's available and, you know, what you want, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, we know what we want. It's not always what you get.
Well, yeah, fair enough, right?
It'd be freaking awesome if I could get something to actually set my rig up in that's not right next to the bed where she's sleeping sometimes and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit more distance where if I do get out of hand like I do, I'm not waking her up.
What's she into?
She's in.
That's a personal question.
Apparently,
All the collections are on the
cell
bottom now.
phone, because that's what she's always staring at.
Breathe easy, Commander. Enemies eliminated.
She watches her phone TV. She doesn't. Y'all can hear her?
No,
No, but
I
she
can't.
watches her TV on her phone because she's got a nice OLED, 55-inch sitting right here beside her. But she'd rather do that not to interrupt me.
She's watching television on her phone?
Yes, every night. She's, and it's because she doesn't want to interrupt me.
I'd be kicking your ass. I'd be watching that nice OLED.
It is what it is. She won't let me overfeed.
Collected Olympics keep getting expired. They're all at the bottom.
Yeah, they run out of juice.
I'm thirsty. I'm kind of hungry.
Thirsty? How about this? Did y'all hear that?
I think I just heard something crack open.
Yeah, a Heineken.
Heineken in a can? Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I asked her to pick me up a Heineken, and she got it instead of the bottles. Like, hey, at least she got it for me.
Jofo, check it out.
I heard that one. Yeah.
Well, you guys can't hear the sound of the steak and cheese. Other than me going nom nom nom
No,
nom
she
nom.
she got me this big ass Heineken can. It's like a big ass tall boy, whatever on it. Yeah, but at least she got it. So I give her that much, I asked her. She went by the store on the way home from work. I said, "You need anything?" She says, "Yeah, give me some Heineken." I should have said bottles, but oh well.
What in the hell? It's like overload on freaking heels right now. It's like just fucking.
I know. Every now and then it's annoying, isn't it?
What's that?
They just recently put that into the deal, didn't they? I don't remember you making that.
It's probably a bug.
4.3.0.
No, I think they did.
Well.
So I'm 2K hours played.
Oh, nice.
On PC. I checked Xbox, and Xbox is at 2,800.
Holy shit, really?
Do what now? What am I missing?
He's at 4,800 total hours.
Wow.
You got me beat.
Yeah, me too.
Pisses me off that my Xbox account's Elite Combat and my freaking.
That's over 26 weeks. That's over half a year.
So yeah. Hey.
Of nothing but Elite Dangerous.
But you gotta understand.
For 6 months.
Listen, you see how we play right now?
But the Frontier, the in-game Frontier only counts actually movement, just like when you can't do it for the notoriety. It's the same thing.
I didn't know they can't.
What was that?
I talked to them. They can't merge them now that there's two separate entities.
Yeah. What's your other commander name?
Obsession. They're exactly the same.
But they can't be spelled the same.
Okay. The name is spelled exactly the same. Yes, it can. It's weird because listen, my Frontier account is my Xbox account. Okay.
Right.
If I log into Frontier, it says "Hello, Xbox player," blah blah blah. It doesn't tell me. It thinks I'm on Xbox because
it's the Xbox account, email account.
Right.
But it's actually the what is that shit called? The season pass that you don't get on PC is like lowercase x. It's actually sacred. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
X is between everything because that's my Xbox Live / season pass for Xbox. Well.
So I don't do consoles, so I mean, I know what Xbox Live is. I told y'all what his other nephew. He's a lieutenant in the Army now, so this was years ago. Xbox Live first came out, or Xbox, yeah, when the Live account, Microsoft Live, I think is what it was called, whenever it first came out. And his mother got the bill and saw the username, so she had to call up Microsoft Tech Support to get them to change the username. I told you that, right?
You did. I don't remember what the name was.
Rub my wiener. This kid
that had to be lots of fun.
12, yeah, the guy laughed at Microsoft. I was there, and Debbie was laughing, his mom was laughing. Of course, he was in a shit world of trouble, you know, but...
That's one of those where you're mad at your kid, but you can't help but laugh about it, right?
After he goes to his room, you get to laugh, yeah, you know.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
But, yeah.
Jaffa, do you have kids?
No, none that I know of.
Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
There may be one or two of them flying around in the Philippines that I don't know about. Oh, shit, we're live.
Yeah, we are. We're not live on my channel, but we're live on you guys.
Yeah, I'm live too. But no, I don't have any kids. I got my dogs. My 3 dogs are my kids.
Yeah, same here. Hell, I think I've said before I had a vasectomy when I was...
Oh, well, I haven't. But mine, the other one's fixed, and at the time I had my female bulldog, so I was going around telling everybody that both my bitches are fixed, you know.
Don't let Sissy hear you say that.
Oh, she heard me before. I'm down in my office down in the basement. She's upstairs on the 3rd floor. There's like 2 levels of floor between us.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of your setup.
Spy cam on your ass. Make sure you ain't sitting there and there.
I posted it one time up there.
Did you?
I think, with the monitors. Yeah. I'll see if I can find it. I took the other monitor back down, so I'm only running 2 monitors now, and I put another one upstairs in the guest bedroom because her nephew and his girlfriend are coming over for the weekend, and so I set up, and then so I set up the thing in the second guest bedroom for them, and I put that monitor in there and set up a box to hook up to my NAS server so they can watch TV and all that stuff. And I got like this little card printed out like you do like when you check into like a first class hotel, and it's got all the menu items, you press this and all the different things. I did all that for him just to do it.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to embarrass the shit out of him when he's in front of his parents with his girlfriend, because I'm going to tell him, you know, hey, everything goes, you know, and then I'm going to say $50 goes to the house, you know. You know, I got all these adult movie channels right here, you know, and they're not pay-per-view, they're all free, you know. But we will know what you watch, you know. You know.
Yeah, I'm at
$300. $50 goes to the house.
Yeah, nice. I've still got 330 collectors.
372 on mine times 3.
A lot of white spots on the map.
I know, all the collectors and all the junk out there.
Yeah.
You know, that Condor lasted longer than the Tapan on the Bush. Well, in all fairness, I guess she's gaining experience too.
Right, right.
Yeah,
And I put it on aggressive.
I'm surprised mine hasn't died once.
But yours already ranked up though. Mine started out completely with 0 experience.
Okay. And mine was expert.
Yeah.
You know what? I've never kept a pilot long enough to rank them up, or never even tried to.
This is my first attempt, and I'm going to do it now. I'm convinced.
Hey,
I was turning my track IR back on. This is a big ass ship. I would turn on virtual reality, but no.
If you do, you'll stop healing. So.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Just be aware.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't like being cut off from the world. Like I said, I was watching Star Trek. Now that another episode's on.
Yeah, from watching the stream last night, I think that is something I'd probably. I mean, if I do combat, I'm going to jump into VR, but I'm going to try to do as little VR on stream as possible because, you know, it does disconnect me from everybody, and it is, you know, shaky cam.
It gets hot too.
Not fun, and it gets hot, right? And oh my God, those studio lights generate so much heat.
I was going to wonder, those lights look bright as shit.
Dude, it's like the fucking sun, right? You know, they're CFLs, right? So they don't generate as much heat as a standard.
Somebody made a comment, but CFL though, you didn't get any sunburn from that or tan from that. No.
No. They don't generate UV.
Well, they do, but not in the right spectrum.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I don't think they generate UVB.
Oh, the B scope.
But, but regardless, right? You know, it wasn't doing anything like that. And it was just, it is like, it's funny. I did a test video, you know, before the stream, like just recorded with the camera and everything, just so I could see what it looked like, and realized that when I just started playing and hit record and, you know, just played for a little bit, and then when I wasn't really thinking about it, my natural look, because the lights were so bright, I was kind of, you know, squinting a little bit, and it looked like I was grimacing, right? Like I looked really unhappy the whole time, right? And I was like, oh God, I don't look this way, but I'm on camera.
Okay,
I wasn't talking to anybody or anything, right?
So
you know what? So did mine.
I got to do this without fucking up this time, so I got to pay attention.
What would you do?
No, I don't want to do the same thing again when I launch my fighter. So I go here to the fighter, deploy, and I want her to do it.
Yeah.
Engage it.
Yeah, I've got my laptop with me, but I'm in the kitchen, so I'll have to wait to deploy my fighter when I get back.
Yeah, I've got my laptop over here running the stream. I've got my old Lenovo ThinkPad there. Running Windows 10.
I have one. I just brought back from the dead. That was a Lenovo that you gave me a copy of Windows for. ThinkPad.
Oh, cool.
Let's take them out before they jump away, Commander.
Hey, Obsession, did you ever get that replacement stick for the Warthog?
It's being... It's like probably gonna take me like a week or two to get it. They said.
Yeah, okay.
It's
okay.
not something.
No worries.
That, you know, it's weird, but we'll see. It is. Yes, I have got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, didn't it have problems with the throttle side too?
The only problem with the throttle, there's only two problems. One is at your index finger, there's a hat, and that hat is basically fucked up. It works a little bit, but not enough that you can actually use it for anything. And honestly, fuck, for me, that's been broken for like a year. And then on the far left edge, on the outer side, there's a toggle switch that's a positional switch, like back, center, forward type switch. And that was starting to get a little loose and a little not perfect. But honestly, it's in such an awkward place, I didn't really use it for anything anyway.
You talking about on throttle?
Yeah, on the far outside, like if you're holding the throttle, it would be at the heel of your hand, you know, away from your thumb.
I know which one you're talking about. It did feel weird.
Yeah, it's just a little limp, a little loose feeling, right? But like I said, it's in such a weird place. I didn't care anyway.
Check out my stream. Yeah. Exedius and Obsession, we're doing that collective material thing with the healing beams. We've been doing it for about 30 minutes now. Stuff. It's like a melee. It's awesome. And then the NPC fighters ranking up as well. You're missing out, man. You need to come in and join us.
Who are you talking to?
I know. I don't have my mic muted.
Oh, you're good. I was curious who you were talking to too.
Super 63. Oh, Moisten Taco.
A moist taco.
Moisten.
I don't understand what that would possibly be.
Well, just to be different, a while back, a long time ago, he saw somebody that had to handle soggy waffles, which is funny. So he's just trying to figure something out.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was something more along the lines of pink taco. Of course, now I'm forgetting that we're live.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go, but yeah, turn the stream on, and then Exedius has his stream, and Obsession does. It's on that Discord, that level.
Well, I'm not streaming. I'm not streaming to my private.
Exedius not streaming, but Obsession is. It's all on the Level 11 Discord, and you're a member of that, so. Just come down to the live streaming public if you want to join us. Right. All right, Steve. All right, I'm off the phone. No, I know my mic wasn't muted. I didn't want to screw up the controls.
You're good. You're fine. I mean, given it's just three of us, so no big deal.
I got a feeling I'm pretty full on a lot of resources.
I was trying to rode in and get him to he got burned out on the lead as well. So I was trying to get him to get the fever.
Get him back in. Yeah. I went obsession, by the way, after we did this. I don't know, but I went and made a big shopping list to do my vulture. And then went to the material trader, the manufacturer trader, to see if I could trade for everything I needed, and I couldn't. I mean, I traded for the vast majority of it, but I still needed like exquisite focus crystals and pharmaceutical isolators, pharmaceutical isolators and some stuff like that, right?
You can literally do, well, obviously it's a few hours in Boston, but I get so many mats from the first class, it's hard to change, you know.
Well, and I need to run, I need some, I mean, I don't need cash, but I've only got 200 million right now, and I'm burning about 100 million a month doing the videos, right, just from buying ships and selling them constantly for outfitting and stuff. So I'm going to need, you know, I'm going to need to do some money here some point soon anyway. So, you know, like, if you guys hadn't logged in tonight, I probably would have tonight gone and done that, right? Like, I was going to do a video and then go do that. And since you guys came in, you know, I'll wait and do the video once we're done.
We got, you know, another 15 minutes or so here. Like I said, I'm going to try to stay on the 8-12 o'clock schedule. And, you know,
yeah, because it's 11:45 for you, right?
Ranked up is at 96%.
And you know, this
it does go quicker if you tell it to attack.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Mine's already at 15% in the master.
And I got 2 of my turrets turned off, so otherwise it'd be even more of a light show. Yeah, somebody needed to have a red one.
We'll get more organized. I'm surprised we ain't tagged the wrong side yet.
I'm down to 335, 336.
Are there even any live targets right now? Like maybe a couple?
Yeah, I see some red ones. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, 14. I see 14 red.
Oh, do you?
There's a lot of reds.
On the radar.
Oh shit, on mine. I guess I see 3 or 4. See, mine show up as they blink between white and a medium blue with my HUD.
The blinking ones are being fired, but yeah. It's,
no, I know.
The red, yeah. Oh, I changed my HUD colors back to not the default orange, but what I call burnt orange that I made.
Okay.
I like the blue that I use, and I like this burnt orange that I have. The orange is a little bit easier on my eyes sometimes.
Yeah, like a few of the videos I did, when I did the one on power play modules, like showing the different values of them and stuff, I did that with the stock HUD colors so it would be familiar to everybody.
It was bright, wasn't it?
Right, yeah, and like every now and then I do a video, I'll do that, but for the most part, I'm going to stick with my blue and red, especially since Metsis made the logo that color, and like for me, I don't know about you guys, but if I think of like Vindicator Jones, he's always purple. Right, because he runs a purple HUD. If I think of Arch and Fury, the Sidewinder guy, he always runs that green, right? And so I figure, all right, I'll stick with the blue and kind of make that my signature color.
I'll give you the HUD for this orange. This is almost like the standard default, but it's not. It doesn't have that intensity. It's not as. It's easier on the eyes.
Yeah, that's. I mean, thanks, but if I'm not.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if I'm not going to do my colors, I'm just going to use the absolute stock, right? Just to make it, again.
I mean, if somebody's watching it, they wouldn't know the difference. Basically, they would, but I know it. But they're slightly different, but
Okay, this might be bad. Is he a target? Okay, a big anaconda just literally flew right in my nose.
He's a target.
Of course,
he's got those,
good.
PAs too, yeah. That
my problem is like when. Oh yeah. When I go into outfitting, if things are positive for me, they're red. If they're negative, they're blue. Right, so my stuff looks backwards, right?
That's the only reason why I didn't do a setup like yours before I even met you.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't use a setup like that, because red to me, especially being in the military, red is red.
Agreed.
And never friendly,
Agreed.
And,
like on my HUD, you guys are red, the good guys are green, and the bad guys are a medium blue.
Yeah.
right? Which, there's another thing to bitch about Frontier. How is it that at version 3.0, the customized HUD colors doesn't work correctly, right? In other words, why can't we color the things in the HUD that we want to change, but have it not, fuck up the photos of people and fuck up the outfitting? Or like when you look at skins, right? The skins are all broken.
Huge.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Well, no, it details how the mechanics behind it works.
I'm not going to take any excuse. They need to fucking fix it.
But it's low on the priority. It's not going to be.
But when 3.0 is about life and bug fixes, it should have been high on the list.
Yeah,
especially given the number of commanders that use it, right?
3.0 is supposed to be about core, and fucking engineers is not core, in my opinion. Core, because
I agree.
Core came before engineers came out.
Well, and engineering definitely needed work, but at the same time, if you're going to focus on core and bug fixes, we didn't get any core and bug fixes.
No, other than the planets. That's right.
Right. Well, and the planets are just back to what they were before.
No, not really. They're different.
They were good at 2.0, though, is my point.
Yeah, they were real good, but they changed it, and it was a fluke that they fucked up. And Michael Brooks got it fixed at the like a month after it happened, but it took this long because of the bureaucracy and all that, and the procedure and all that crap at Frontier before it got implemented. But he got it fixed within like a month after it happened. But he said he came out and point blank says, "Hey, I got it, but it's not gonna happen on 2.x. It's gonna be 3. It's gonna be before it gets turned on."
Yeah. Which is
absurd. He apologized. He figured out. He told why it happened and everything. And it was an honest mistake, honest overlook. But they look great. But no, the method in which the planets, and you can't see my hands. I'm sitting there talking my hands. The method in which the planets and stuff were colored and generated, it's like a completely different language. I mean, completely different.
And that's okay. That's fair. Then change it. I mean, it's the same excuse of, because of the way the game engine's difficult to add SRV multi-crew. Well, you know what? It was really difficult to add VR support, and that's in the game. It's really difficult to add a brand new ship. That's in the game. I mean, to me, that's a horseshit answer.
We should have multi-crew SRV. We got multi-crew ship launch fighters, right?
Right.
So why not have SRV? What's the difference?
It's not enough.
What was that obsession?
You don't understand. A couple million here and a couple million there is not enough money to have an SRV with 2 people riding around.
Frontier's never said anything about the money.
I know.
You're thinking of Star Citizen
too.
They got plenty of money.
Frontier has. I mean, yeah. Limpet destroyed max range.
Smart ass here.
We're running out. We're gonna have to reposition. We're running out of range of the targets.
No, it just changes obsession or Jaffa. You can't worry about that.
All right. Yeah, because all the actions to my bottom left,
I mean, the action to me is over right next to you.
They've grown, and they're moving into the building. Now, is this a second new building they're moving into, or is this they're still the original new building?
I think it's
just now moving.
Yeah, I think it's the original, and they're just now moving.
Okay, because it's been under construction for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at 4.4 mil.
Oh, whoops, I'm not firing at you anymore. You moved.
I ain't moved you.
There we go. I'm at 4.5. Yes.
Oh, she got promoted.
Yeah, mine's at 22% master.
Mine is
What's that for master?
11%.
Competent? No.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I've been deadly so long, I don't know.
Is it master, expert, dangerous, deadly, elite? I think that is what it is.
Yeah, maybe. I think you're missing one in there somewhere.
Rank the same as the player?
Yeah, same as player.
And it's expert to, it would be expert. Yes.
Oh, the other thing, that's right. We're getting combat rank for this. Dude, I'm at 89% combat rank now.
Yeah, I'm at 79.
Okay. Because when we started this the other night, I was at 74. So I've gained 15% from doing this.
I haven't gained any. I was at 30, maybe 1%. I was at like 30, 31%.
You're also dangerous.
Well, what are you?
I'm at 32. I'm deadly.
Are you dangerous or you're oh yeah, well deadly.
That's why, because your ships that are fighting are not, they're not deadly or above, right?
Well, it's also just that, it's so much slower the further you get, right?
Yeah, because if you're at dangerous and you shoot down an elite, you jump up a lot more points than you would if you're deadly and go to elite, right? But I'm not worried about that. I'm worried because this ain't combat to us, but I am but legitimately, it is gaining up skill for the NPC. I mean, they're really doing the work, and they're really actually gaining skill.
Request assistance.
We're just overseeing, you know.
I love it when my fighter asks me for assistance.
Yeah, I was talking back.
Dude,
to
you're helping me. You're my assistance, not the other way around. Oh wow, I'm maxed out on a few things. I'm maxed out on grid resistors and hybrid capacitors.
I've got like 6 maxed out commodities right now. That's probably
What else does it give us? Is it giving us heat dispersion plates, I'm guessing, and
grid resistor,
flawed focus crystals? It's got to be giving us flawed focus crystals because I've got a shit ton of those. Oh, conductive components. I've maxed out on that.
Shit, I don't want to turn on ED Engineer. I've maxed up my... Well, I can do it from...
Okay.
Once it's
high
maxed out,
density.
stop grabbing them.
We're outnumbered here, Commander. First fight smart. That's another strike for me.
Once it's maxed
Yeah, I
out,
need
that's
minerals
probably
big
why-
time.
That's why there's so much whites on the ground. We don't need them no more.
But you know what? You're absolutely right. That's exactly what it is.
What's that?
We're full
I'm
on
not
some of
maxed
these
out on
things. Like,
anything.
you know what? Grid resistors, I'm looking at the contacts list. There's a ton of them flying around, and I'm full of that. Hybrid capacitors, I'm full of that. Conductive components, I'm full of that.
See, I'm not maxed out on anything.
Dude, your limpets are still going too.
Yeah.
Your limpets
So
are
that's why
gathering
y'all's are not.
stuff, and so you're gathering pretty much all the materials that now that me and
Yeah,
are maxed
yeah.
out on.
Like polymer capacitors, let's see. Flawed focus crystals, are those in the area?
I had plenty of those earlier, but let's see.
Yeah, I had like electrochemical arrays.
I'm looking at the, yeah, we got, let's see what we got here. Yeah, lipids, golly, so many.
Enemy destroyed.
Materials, hybrids, oh, there's shit everywhere, dude. There's alloys, you know, density composites, there's grid
Target is
resistors,
down.
shit everywhere.
God, I wish there was another place we could do
It
this.
changes up the mats.
What do you mean another place?
Like another system type. Yeah, like I went in, okay, I just told it to ignore grid resistors.
You don't have to,
I'm gonna tell it to
Yeah, I was gonna
ignore
say, you can tell
hybrid.
it to ignore. They're smart now.
They automatically ignore what
I
you
know, but I'm just ignoring them so I can see what's out there that I'm not full of, that I'm
You
getting.
may have to be the ones that's
Conductive
out there that's
components,
killing
I'm full of those. Electrochemical arrays. Okay, I'm not full on those, and those are a grade 3. That's the only thing out there that I can pick up,
Probably same for me.
by the way, is electrochemical arrays.
Well, it's because y'all did this the other night.
Right.
They had 3 times.
But the only thing dropping
Y'all
right
did it
now
3
is
times the other
hybrid
night? Holy
capacitors.
shit.
The only thing dropping is hybrid capacitors, grid resistors, conductive components, and electrochemical arrays.
Keep in
Oh, there's
mind,
some high
though,
density composites.
With
I
3
think I'm full on
people,
those
with
too.
2 people, you're a whole lot more active than you are with 3. Like it's mellow.
Okay,
with 3 people,
I'm not quite
it's
done with high density. Okay, there's proprietary. Let me see. Okay, so there are a few things still out there. Thermic alloys. That's a grade 5, I think.
Yeah, I think there is grade 5s in here. Every now and then.
No, thermics are grade 4s.
Okay. I was
Right.
told that it's possible that you could get every now and then a grade 5.
No, I don't think that's right. I don't think there's any grade 5s that spawn.
Enemy destroyed.
Because there's a set list of things that can spawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that was in that video that it could. Well,
No,
anyway,
he says rare materials, and he's meaning the
that's
3s and 4s.
destroyed.
That's what I Well, you know, and I think they purposely, I think they were smart enough when they did this kind of shit that, hey guys, we can't let these people just farm these different
Well, I mean, well, they set it up so that certain things farm into different places, so that you have to go do different types of chores, you know, to get different things. Right? So that's definitely by design.
Yeah, Dave Scott watches stuff like that, and he goes in there and changes it as needed, as he sees fit, you know.
Okay, because right now I need exquisite focuses. Do I need? I need 4 exquisite focus, which is a grade 5. So that means that would be a 27-to-1 exchange rate for flawed. So I need 105 flawed focus crystals to trade for them, and I have 183.
You
so.
can run 138-minute super crew or run over there and get 5 of those right off the bat, plus money, plus.
Oh, I know. No, I know. Right. But if I'm doing this, right, I'm just looking at what I can get out of it, right?
I wouldn't trade it.
Oh, and we're getting focus crystals, and I'm getting focus crystals. I've got 35, and there are a bunch of those out there right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade it like that. That's just too costly.
Why not? Why not? What else am I to use flawed focus crystals for? I mean, why wouldn't I?
There's because grade 2 and 3 freaking upgrades need them.
I used flawed focus crystals.
Yeah, but I've got, my point is, I've got a full shopping list right now to completely grade 5 my vulture, so you know, if I've got the shit, why would I not trade for it? And then when I need stuff later, I'll go back and trade for it, right?
My next ship, I think, is going to either be my gunship, or it's going to be a really...
There goes the Olympics. Oh yeah, there's a whole graveyard out there, you're right.
It's going to be...
Oh yeah. There's a huge graveyard out there.
They look like fucking ants, you know, going in back and forth in a colony.
All right, here comes another wave.
Yeah,
I tell you, it'd be so nice if we could just get in our fighter and have her just stay like it's doing right now.
Yeah, I know, but I messed up on that earlier. Well, you could go into the other account, but then the autofire wouldn't work. Because you can run 2 accounts on the same computer.
Target another window, it's going to stop firing.
But you can only have one.
My chick's name is Raina.
Did I say my chick's name was? We talked about it the other day. Oh, Michaela.
That's a very 2018 name, isn't it?
Michaela Perella?
Michaela Foley. Like a movie.
No, Michaela Perella from Tech TV back in the day, or ZDTV. She works for CNN now.
Oh, I thought one of our dipshits flew right in front of me, but they didn't. I keep hitting some of our people sometimes, and it's not turning them red.
Because it's a healing beam.
That don't matter. It don't work like that.
Oh, with the turrets though, yeah.
The turrets are pretty good. They're hit scan. They're not gonna hit the enemy.
Right.
But the healing beams, they fly right between them, and those are not technically. We're not in a party with those people. They're green. They're not the same as a wing. So if you shoot them, that's friendly fire. That's illegal.
I just realized a trick I'm not going to tell you guys for a little bit.
Why not?
Because I'm an asshole.
I already know what you're doing. You're directly manually clicking and sending your limpets.
Have you been doing that?
I have too.
Yeah.
You're not just letting them pick everything up? So I'm the last asshole to the party, huh?
You're just the only one that was dumb enough to say it out loud.
Wow.
Well, I targeted one because I was curious how far away it was. And then I realized, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is the way to do this. I see a thermic or a...
Precipitated alloys, yeah.
Are those grade 5 or grade 4?
I don't know. You know it better than I do.
Somebody's echoing again pretty bad.
Rays.
Crazy's echoing a little bit.
Man, you bring these guys to Discord, they just echo like crazy, pain in the asses. I'm kidding, dude. Don't sweat it.
It's annoying me. It's not usually. I don't know why it's fucking up like this.
Is it just too sensitive?
Are you on speakers or you're on headphones?
Laptop, probably.
No, I'm on good headset. I've never had problems like this before.
Interesting.
Go to Discord and set the setting threshold up.
Could be that.
Well, when you look at the bar under bottom, it goes to the right, not to the left.
Enemy is drifting away, Commander.
Well, let's take them out before they jump away, Commander. Well,
Yeah,
you
mine's
do
the
that,
same
Reyna.
thing.
You get them, Reyna.
My NPC is pretty cocky. She's like talks.
53% up on the next one already. Wow.
Take them out before they jump away, Commander.
I bet I'm wondering if
That's what I was. I mean, materials too, but
80%.
Target eliminated.
I'll be glad when I'm actually what's
Dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous. That way I'm done with engineering. Period. It's my last engineer is that one.
Yeah, somebody was being a smart ass and posted on my Guardian power plant video. Was like, yeah, this would be great until they introduce a Guardian engineer to engineer the Guardian shit. And I was like, I don't see that happening, given that the Guardian modules are already basically grade 4. Right? Like, yeah, Jaffu, did I tell you much about the Guardian power plant and distributor?
you told me about the power plant.
They're
it's
both
like
pretty
it's like,
sweet.
Yeah, it's like it saves you a trip.
It's
So
like
if
a
you don't have an
grade
engineering
4.
shortcut to
Yeah,
it.
right. Like, and it's also nice, like if you're buying a new ship kind of thing, and you haven't gone to get it engineered yet, and you don't want to grind the materials for it. I mean, and it's lighter, right? So it's, it's a good all around compromise.
Until we run into these Guardian cyborgs that's out there somewhere that's in the news groups, and they come and send out, like from Battlestar Galactica, shoot that wave and disable all Guardian technology.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That would be cool as hell if they did that, yeah. But no, the news groups are hinting out to these Guardian cyborg type things, whatever you call them. You know.
What was that obsession?
If you watch any of Blind Pew's, which I think is Rensit, but if you watch any of Blind Pew's tinfoil thing, you know.
What was that obsession?
I said the power plants from the Guardians must be working because I see them on a lot of PvP cutters.
Have you?
Oh yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, I haven't seen one yet.
That wing of cutters that we fought that night all had Guardian power plants.
Interesting.
Whoops, sorry, hit the mic.
Target eliminated.
I remember when I used to play the game when I first started. When I first started, like after I realized actual real people played the game.
Oh, I remember at first when I was like, Googling and looking like, where are all the other humans? Right? Like, how do you find other human players in this? This is before I'd ever join Discord or anything like that.
Oh,
well, Discord didn't even exist when we first started playing, at least when I did, yeah.
Yeah, it did exist. I didn't know it was TeamSpeak or Ventrilo.
Yeah, Discord's barely 2 years old, isn't it?
Yeah, it was Ventrilo, TeamSpeak, and the most popular one that
Mumble.
Come on, who's gonna say it?
Mumble?
Nope, Mumble was okay, but Mumble you had to pay for, so nobody wanted that. It was holy shit, guys, the greens, like the green emblem one.
Skype?
Yep, Skype.
Skype, yeah, I still got business class Skype.
We got Skype at work.
Yeah.
Yep, Skype.
Skype's actually pretty good. The business one, they've actually come a long ways.
We use Skype on World of Warcraft. Yeah.
I used to be a hermit. I didn't interact with anybody until 6-8 months ago. Except a tight knit, a couple people.
Oh, the good days when we didn't have to
Not that
listen
we
to
could do it on
Jaffa
our
ramble.
headphone. And we would do it on our cell phones with our headsets, you know, because it's on conference calls because it wasn't that many of us. Yeah, the good old days, yeah, before that asshole showed up.
Dude, back in the day when we used to game, the cell phones in 1994 were getting where everybody had them and stuff. Well, everybody. We would have them fucking speakerphones rocking, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I had the first cell phone, the fucking brick case, the briefcase, you know, with $800, $900 phone bills a month, you know, if not more.
The highest phone bill I ever had was a Verizon phone.
How many limpets?
Oh man, the highest phone bill I had for myself when I was working for Sunbeam Oster, that I turned in for expense report, and it got everybody's attention. But I mean, it was legit. It was almost $3,000.
That's just stupid.
No, well, I was in a rural area, Tennessee, and I was and they didn't have phones, and I was setting up a distribution center, hiring the crew, hiring the managers, and setting everything up, and there was no phone, and I was roaming. Back then, everybody had roaming, you know.
I had
had to set all the truck lines up. I had to set all that shit up.
And Verizon Wireless, if you go over data with them, they charge the fuck out.
Yeah, this was Bell South Mobility is what it was.
Guys, I'm about done.
How many limpets? Yeah, I was just about to say. Honestly, I'm getting pretty beat too.
I'm at 177, but I'm past my scheduling time. 10 minutes past.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it.
Are we all good calling it? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's not y'all go ahead. We all have to go ahead because, I mean, you could stay and obviously, you know, fight solo, but.
I was gonna try to see my NPC will rank up some more. I still got 239 times 3. But it don't matter. Y'all ready to quit?
No, you got 239, period. You just got 3 collectors. All of them show the same thing.
Being divided by 3. You're being used by 3 at a time,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
I said that backwards, but yeah.
Jaffa or Obsession, don't forget to go to the station here and...
I ain't got no choice. I couldn't jump if
you got purple.
To.
Yeah.
I'm on empty.
I guess... all right, I'm going to see what I'm going to see how long I'll last by myself. But I need to move, don't I? It'd be stupid just to sit here.
Exactly. You don't need to. I mean, the turrets are going to fire for you either way, but.
And the shields,
you know,
but yeah.
Yeah.
Rank her up some more. Well, appreciate this was fun. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And you know, this ship can chill.
It only took me 2 days to get my fucking ship together, but. And see, tomorrow I'm going to do remote control nitro cars. So.
You know what I just realized would have been smart, Obsession? When we got here, we shipped over our asps. Then we could have just left our ships right here.
Boy, you jumped into space right when I was about to disengage because I got you nav locked.
Ah, nice.
And it was in the animation of actually dropping, and when you jumped, it stopped. I don't know how it pulled that one off or whatever. Like, it was in the animation of stopping, dropping.
I'm still, believe it or not, guys, I'm still collecting shit, and my shields have not gone down.
I mean,
and I hadn't moved.
You'll be fine.
Well, my fighter just got killed, though.
That's the beginning of the end.
The video, I'm watching the video that Aglo posted. It's him. I'm guessing the outcome is going to be him killing a FDL.
Dude, they did some. They got Tony's got another video out with all of them in it.
Oh god, he can only boost to, what's he boosted to? He's got full pips and engines, and he's only boosting to